My name is Mike. Served in the Marine Corps 1960 to 1968. When I got out in 1968, there was no PTSD in the DSM. So didn't know what the heck. I didn't even know that there was anything wrong with me. I've had 40 jobs in a 20-year period after I got out. I've never been fired, never been laid off, but every time somebody wants to promote me, pat my hand or shake my hand because I'm doing a good job, I walk out the door. In Chicago Heights, Illinois. I was a line mechanic there for years and years. In a dealership, you got an air hose that you had your wrenches on, bzz, 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 take the engine apart, whatever you got to do. Well, here I am, the new guy, and I go in there, and one of the guys didn't know anything. I didn't know I really had PTSD. I got out of the service, and they didn't know I was a veteran, nothing. All of a sudden, somebody popped the air hose apart, and I went flying underneath the car, and they're all, what the hell is he doing? Well, it was when I got close to people, I'm getting close to people and just think everything's cool, and somebody just flips my cork and bam, we got big problems, and I usually walk out the door and slam it on the way. Looking back, I worked because I didn't want to have my mind just sit there and be idle and think about all this stuff that I went through. And I'm sure that's the reason I worked that hard. But the other reason would be because I had to live, and nobody's going to give me anything to live unless I do something for it, like earn it, get a job. So that's what I did. I was driving semi-trucks around the northwest Indiana area in Chicago, and driving down the road, the Interstate 94 up there, and then just tears rolling down my face, man. What the heck's wrong with me? I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't do this, I don't do that, I can't get it together. What is wrong with me? My sister and my wife at that time knew that there was something wrong, so they took me to Hines VA in Chicago. They labeled me PTSD, chronic and acute. And I said, what is this PTSD shit, man? I never heard of this, which I hadn't. And they tried to kind of explain it to me, but didn't make a lot of sense. So I did a bunch of homework on it. I got in with the VA outpatient clinic in Crown Point, Indiana. They really are good people, and they treated me good. Hindsight is the best sight, you've heard that saying. And as I look back on my past, I can see why I did a lot of things that I did. I had a volatile temper like you wouldn't believe. I've got PTSD. I've lived through it, and I can have a pretty darn decent life now because this hospital here is probably the best one I've ever seen. They're not, what do I want to say, magic. It's a two-way street. They can help you through it if you talk to them.